Okay, then you know your personal eau de perfume, because you see, if you don't test it, you get into trouble. But then, I mean, the aim is not to dab it too much and start irritating you. Of course, your discharge, okay? And of course, when you pee, dab. If possible, use water, if you get water, but don't rub, because the skin is so thin that if you rub, you might peel your skin. This next one, pee after sex. I'm not sure everybody is aware of that. I will say this: the bladder of a woman is on top of the vagina. And what separates the vagina and the bladder is just a thin skin. And of course, like I said before, the vagina is not a sterile place. There are bacteria there. And of course, part of the secretion that you feel, secretion you have, the lubricant, has some bacteria in it. And the opening of the bladder is just on top there. And anatomically, during making love, the man pushes some of the bacteria back into the bladder. And then if you don't get up to waft away this bacteria, bacteria have their way of growing. You'll find out that within 6 hours of sleeping, the bacteria that are normally commensals in the vagina, they are not necessarily friendly to the bladder. And then of course, the bladder is irritable, the estrogen effect is not there, the tensile strength is not there, it's not stretchable again, it peels, it's bruised easily, and then with the bacteria coming in from the vagina, you end up with recurrent urinary tract infection. The best thing you should do after making love is to make sure whatever is left in the bladder, you release, and it can help you to push the bacteria out. It is very important. I'm not talking of washing after. I'm talking of emptying your bladder. And of course, I don't want to take any, say this to people, because I believe by now everybody learned that you wipe from front to back. I'm sure everybody knows that. I don't want to ask stupid questions, okay? Wash with water and then pat dry. Of course, trim unnecessary hair, but then you need to be careful. I said trim, I didn't say shave. If you shave, you need to be careful, because when you shave and the hair is growing, because the oil is reduced, then the hair grows at an angle. The edge of the hair will go to the other side, and pricking the skin causes reaction, and the reaction causes histamine release. And that's what a lot of men have at the back of their neck that they think is infection, or men who shave have by way of bumps, because what happens is basically bumps, it's not infection. And then when you itch, you scratch it, it gets bigger and bigger, because there is bacteria there, you might now get infected. So you need to be careful what you use there. Okay, next one. Okay, well, I mean, these probiotics, people do that because I'm sure for those of us who have children, I mean, they suggest this. Vitamin C tablets, okay? Because like I said, bacteria is normal in the vagina. If for any reason you clear it, you get into trouble, because the yeast that is not affected by the antibiotics will just grow. And if you take too much anti-yeast, the bacteria will grow. So the two of them have to live together. Okay, avoid antibiotics misuse. Wash new underwear, cotton, before you wear it. Try and wash them, because sometimes when they are new, you never know what chemical they use, because things are made all over the world now. In fact, some people have even got to the state that new dress generally, they wash before they wear, because people have been known to have reaction, okay? And then of course, well, with panty liners, you need to be very careful, because some of them might cause reaction, because bruising your skin, okay? Hydrate, eat healthy food, and do exercise, like I said. Can I have the next one, please?